Yes, sir. So recently, Kevin Gates made a statement that's going to hurt a lot of women's feelings. And to be honest with you, it's very true. It's sad, but it is very true. He basically said that women enjoyed his dad bod. It gave them an excuse to not exercise. It gave them an excuse only because he's a notable figure, bro. People with dad bods are walking around them in the grocery store, going to the gym, trying to shape up. They don't glorify that, even though you're not supposed to glorify anything, but they don't admire that. They only admire all of this fuckery and dysfunction from people with blue check marks on social media and whatnot. But your ordinary Joe is not getting this admiration and not getting this appreciation, ain't getting no love. All he's getting is shade. He's getting no attention, no replies in the DMs. The list goes on. Ain't nobody gonna wake up. You got titties and shit talking about men. You waking up, you got titties, you look in the mirror, you're going to say that I'm in great shape. You're not going to say that at all. Who's going to say that? But you have these big women talking about body positivity activists and things like that, i.e. Lizzo, the list goes on, talking about I'm in great shape. We all come in different shapes and sizes. We're not equal, but are you healthy? You can't be having all of these roles, and just because you might be able to do a cartwheel, that does not make you healthy. Let's be honest, quiet is kept. Women love when their man is slipping a little bit, is going down the slope a little bit, out of shape, might have been going through it. A lot of dudes been through it. A lot of dudes been in that situation to where you might have been depressed. You're quite insecure because you might be overweight and whatnot. But then you step up to the plate and you try to make some changes. You actually start going to the gym. You actually start shedding weight. You actually start devoting your time and energy towards becoming healthy because you might have a kid, younger brother, something like that. Even people around you, coworkers start seeing the difference. Do you know you have some selfish demons out there that will say that you are putting the gym over the relationship, over that demon that you want to call your woman? I've seen it. I've heard it before. I tell no lies. You have women like that want to feel better about themselves because their man is looking like a lump on a log. But they're going to talk about it, though. Let's see.
Rapper Kevin Gates is making a bold statement when it comes to his body. He actually posted a video where he claims women liked him more when... Rapper Kevin Gates is making a bold statement when it comes to his body. He actually posted a video where he claims women liked him more when he was sporting a dad bod. You know, the beer belly kind of vibe. Well, now Kevin is toned and toit, and he says that women like the dad bod more because it takes the pressure off of them, you guys, and says that it stems down to their own insecurities. So, ladies, who wants to set him straight? Or dare I say, does he have a point?
First of all, I don't want him putting words in my mouth.
Okay.
If it doesn't apply, let it fly. So many women want to apply to all of these comments when they don't even have anything to reply to because it doesn't even have anything to do with them. But so many women want to make any and every statement that's directed towards women about them. That's that feminist coming out of them now with all of these pages, empowerment pages and movements and whatnot. They don't know how to think straight sometimes.
Oh, no.
Speaking for the ladies.
Okay. And secondly, there is something to, having a guy. I like a guy that's a slim fit. I like tall and lean. I'm not really into the big muscles. But if a guy has a six-pack, I get a little nervous that he's going to want me to work out as much as he does. And it's like, you do you, let me do me.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel that.
And that's exactly what Kevin Gates is talking about. Nothing wrong with anybody that has different body types. Everybody has their preference. But a woman like Fancy, she likes a dude with maybe a little pudge in the stomach and whatnot because he's not going to be fixated with going to the gym 5, 6 out of 7 days. You know what I mean? So that's not going to put any pressure on her to possibly go ahead and get toned a bit because she just wants to sit home and watch reality TV, scroll through her social media feed. The list goes on.
Have a six-pack. Don't make me work out.
But that's what he's saying. That he's saying that he notices
But it's not out of insecurity. It's like, I don't want to work out like that hard.
I don't know. I kind of get what he's saying. I actually,
You do?
Not only do I understand it, but I've heard this from many women where that exact same thing. If you have a perfect chiseled six pack, you make me feel like I gotta go a stay.
Yeah, you're like,
And I
let's go
don't-
hiking, let's
right.
go to the gym.
Or just like looking at yours makes me think about mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every woman, not that it's a healthy thing.
Wow, this is the quietest I've seen Big Lonnie in a long time, man.
Every woman has parts of her body she's insecure about. So when she's making love or in the moment,
Sure.
she's thinking about those things. Imagine looking at this dude's washboard abs on top of whatever else that you're concerned about. I'm not saying it's, he has to change in any way, but it's just something that women do think about.
I think when you're young, if you have the opportunity, have sex with a man that has a six pack.
You recommend it?
I recommend it
Ooh,
before you
funny.
get into a long relationship. When you go through that whole phase, try to find you somebody.
Wow. Big Lonnie has said it there. You heard it there, folks. I'm going to have to rewind it back. Big Lonnie Love on Daytime Talk TV on The Real, having girl chat with modern girls. She says when you're going through that whole phase, find you somebody with a six pack, I guess. That's So Big Lonnie, you mean to tell me you had a big whole phase? No doubt. Let's check this out, man. They had to let her say something because she was quiet about this. We already know nothing wrong with it. We all seen so many big women lose weight with the motivation. But there are dudes that like BBWs and whatnot. And apparently that guy James is attracted to big black women.
A six pack.
You recommend it?
I recommend it
Ooh,
before you
funny.
get into a long relationship. When you go through that whole phase, try to find you somebody with that type of body.
Lonnie, tell us about this experience. This once-lived journey of yours.
Yeah, because it's about experience.
All right, no doubt. The conversation is about to drift with no paddle. We ain't about to go there. Lonnie Love had nothing else to talk about, but she wants to talk about going through a whole phase and whatnot. That is not what the conversation was about. I'm out.